this boggles my mind. There's no computer in your body that tells your heart to beat. That joint just does it. There's nothing in your body that tells your pinky toe to wiggle except your brain when you think about it. And some of us can't even wiggle our pinky toe. That's a blessing for those who can. Like, we don't thank God for these things. Like, there are people walking around in wheelchairs. And when you see something like that, before you walk away, you should say, Lord God, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to walk. And we should pray for them. Like, we have the ability to walk, people. But we don't bless God. And we put God in this category, in this box, and stuff like that. And we look at him like this, and like, Lord God, I only come to you when I need something. Lord God, I only come when I want a healing. Lord God, I only come when I want provisions, Lord God. But we never come to God and be like, God, that was some crazy sleep last night. I appreciate that joint. I only got 2 hours, but that was 2 more than where I had. So what am I saying about God? Well, what did Peter say about God? He said this in verse 16. He says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Who is Jesus? Jesus is the Christ. Who is the Christ? Well, the Christ is the Messiah. Who in the world is the Messiah? The Messiah is the Savior. I don't know who the Savior is. The Savior is the person that when you were in the middle of the sea of death, reached down low, pulled you up and said, I got you, player, and put you right back in the boat. The Messiah, the Savior, the Deliverer, he's the one that when that gun was pulled out upon you, like that never really happened to a lot of us, but he's the one that if a gun were pulled out on you, he's the one that puts his finger right in the cannon, and when he pulls the trigger, it blows back out at the enemy, like in the cartoons, and says, I got you, player. Like, he's the one that saved your life. That's basically what it means when he says, I died for you. 1 John 2:2, he died for he died for us and everybody in the world. He's the propitiation. What does that mean? He's the Redeemer. That means when you were once going towards a line of hell, he said, hey, player, follow me. Oh, okay. I'll follow you, God. I'll walk towards you. And it's the crazy thing. He didn't have to do it. Because regardless of whatever God does, he's still going to be God. He's still going to be God. So what if God stopped blessing you today? Is he still God? Yes, he's still God. Why? Because he did the ultimate thing that no one in this world has ever done. He died for us. Rose again. Showed that he was deity. And gave us redemption. Now, the reason why I say that, for 2 reasons. One, we need to realize how great God is. 2, we don't need to get confused. Because if you're only seeking God for money, if you're only seeking God for help, if you're only seeking God for wealth, if you're only seeking God for whatever things in life that are material, or God, I really want this man of God. Oh God, I really want this woman of God. She off the chains. Like, if we ever go to God for these reasons, we need to realize this, that other gods in previous history have done many things like that. And so what ends up happening is you just go from God to God to God to God to God, seeking to find whatever you're trying to look for. So it's like this. I worship you, God. Real intent on the inside. I worship you, God, because you bless me with everything. But what if Muhammad came in this joint? Or what's his name? Allah. Why are you looking at Allah? Ain't that what you say, Smack? Like, Allah, what if Buddha came into this joint and said, I can give you everything you want? Would you switch teams then if God didn't give you nothing no more? Like, that's the reason we need to be cautious and careful that God is a whole lot bigger than that. Why? Because God taketh and God giveth. I mean, he giveth and God taketh away. Just like what Job said. He has the ability to do that. And if he does do that in your life, you have to be willing to hang on to God and say, God, regardless of what my circumstances in life, you're the only one that's ever redeemed me. Allah has never redeemed me. He's never died for me. Buddha, when he died, Lord God, what he do? He went back into his grave. He never got up. But you went into heaven. Father God, you are God. That's who God is. That's who Jesus is. No other faith, no other religion can mount up to it. Why? Because they never had anyone to die for their sins. Now this is going to be a hard transaction because now we get into who am I? Who am Now, I say this first part, who is Jesus, because it's all going to tie in at the end. Amen? Who am I? Who am I? Well, when we look at the scriptures, we see that Jesus, they got it mixed up on who Jesus really was. Why? Because his actions spoke louder than his words. But we really knew who he was, because in the end, what did he do? He died for our sins. So we end up knowing who Jesus really is. But here's the thing. If we know Jesus can easily get screwed up or mixed up, or his identity crisis can be in a crisis, that joint can definitely happen to us. It can most definitely happen to us. And a lot of us are walking around nowadays, who am I? And we don't know who we are, so what do? We go